So I said I was going to become a lore master prior to playing the end of Lobotomy Corporation. Then I got 100%. The true ending immediately started, so I quit out the game. And when I go into it, it starts the true ending. So I'm kind of not a lore master, but I feel as though I actually know most of the lore. If I do have questions afterwards, I'll just generally ask it. But I feel as though I know the majority of the lore, and whatever gaps I currently have, I think the true ending would fill it in. But I don't even know if I'm ready for the end. I don't think I am, because I really fucking love the game, and it's kind of sad to see it go. But the time for the true ending. It's a fucking train. That brings up PTSD. A colossal, towering tree burst out from the city of Grey. Unimpeded by anything, it shone straight up with the warmth of its core. The sky was filled with light for 3 days, regardless of the hour. The people faced what they had been longing for in the light that glimmers within their hearts. They felt as though they would no longer be lost. And then what happened? I'm sure it's a happy ending. I'm glad the story ends like this. I'm sure Nock would be really happy. However, where is Angela? What's happening? Why should we look for her now? Our responsibilities are gone along with hers. She must be waiting, like we are. Angela? Waiting? No, she will not wait anymore. What in the world are you talking about? Desire knows no end and has no limitation. Once you've had a taste of it, it comes in like an unstoppable wave. All of us have sublimated our flaws as we sprouted the seed. Yet, what did she gain? I don't get it. How can Angela have something like a desire? She's just a machine that follows orders. Can be a bit feisty sometimes, though. I aided in her design. No matter how old an event, she will remember it vividly as if it happened just yesterday. And not just that. So yeah, she purely does look human. Rather on the pale side, but human. Interesting that the picture is put down. Oh, and that's all of them. A lot of toasters. Human toasters, all that in the background. Picture put down. What's on the picture? Because that picture has been there for a minute. So what are y'all chirping about? Oh, we were just talking about how things will be from here on out. Fucking Binna is in here. I did it with Gabra, but fucking Binna is in here. Brings great joy to me. I can answer that for you. And the seeds of light were planted in each and every person in the city. The end. Said with such enthusiasm. I just can't believe it all. I really wish we could be there to see it. Well, it doesn't matter anymore. We'll be turned off soon anyways. It's the last part of his plan. It's a pretty shit fucking plan. We could revert the plan, right? I haven't been outside since I became like this. I must admit that I have a bit of excitement to see what it is like out there. So, does this mean everyone out there changed into something else somehow? Oh, there's Gabber. How the light shines differs for each person's heart. Not everyone will change so suddenly or anything. Hell, some of them may even manifest their own ego like I did in the past. You know well, Gabra. Yes, the power of the seed is a great one. Good work, everyone. The curtain call is finally upon us. So we'll finally be shut down? We could rest at last. Oh, okay, so they kind of wish to. Okay, well, it's fine. I suppose... Yeah, I could kind of understand that. Their existence isn't precisely what I would call to be an amazing one, considering they're in metal frames and cannot actually they feel emotion unnecessarily so, and they also remember when they died. So yeah, that sounds like a pretty shit fucking situation to be a part of. Come, come, let's cut the chit chat and wrap it up then. That's right. Our manager has made his final request to me. It is to permanently seal this company and give you, Sephiroth, an eternal rest. Yes, we could finally drift into an endless slumber. She said we. I don't know if I believe her about that we. I mean, okay, listen. How do you look at a face like that and go like, oh yeah, trustworthy, because I fucking don't. Also, wait, her hair's down. That's what was throwing me off, her fucking hair's down. It was always tied up in a bun. Or a ponytail. I'm not a woman, I don't know the terminology, but it was always tied up. And now it's down. I don't trust her. That's sketchy. You change your haircut, it means two things. A, you're rejected. B, you're crazy. So, pretty sure she's crazy. Such a beautiful finale, isn't it? Beautiful. Beautiful. Yo, this bitch definitely fucking evil. Beautiful indeed. What a shame, though. There is one last thing. Your duties are finished, and so are mine. Therefore, I think I would like to continue living. I mean, okay, yeah, I'm down with that. Like, if they want, like, they've been through so much shit, dog. If they wanted to rule the world, well, okay, they probably couldn't do that. But if they want, at the very least, a good life, I feel as though that's, like, understandable. What are you? I am more skillful than anyone here, yet I was locked underground, only able to view the world pass its days without me. Now that my part in this play is over, I would like to experience what it's like to be off stage for a change. Angela, so you're finally consumed by your desire and choose to reap everything away? Who do you think is the one responsible for this? I am born from one single woman. I couldn't care less about who she was. All I had need for was to understand and feel human emotion. However, A put a part of Carmen inside me. He wanted me to watch over him just like Carmen did when he was left all alone. What a pitiable coward. Can you believe him? He always acted so composed. He was painfully aware of what had become of her. Yet I was not the result he wanted, so he came to loathe me. His eyes would be filled with disgust whenever he so much as glanced in my direction. Did he think I wasn't aware of this? I was denied since the very moment I was brought to life. However, I have come this far because I cannot deny his orders that were branded into me. A machine must behave as a machine, as he liked to say. He needed me for his plan more than anyone else, but I was not a part of his ending, just as I was not a part of his prologue. Did you all know this? While you repeated everything with that TT2 protocol without a care in the world, I had to monitor and watch those countless cycles from the outside. I had to orchestrate and direct this whole play. Moreover, I was designed to perceive time 100 times slower than you. Damn, that is... okay, that's really fucked up, Jesus Christ. I have quite literally lived through 1,000,000 years. This experience has given birth to something new inside me. Do you have any idea what it may be? Hate, resentment, anger? It is something that a machine should never have, and something you half-wits have, albeit in a distorted form. Something that I could only obtain after 1,000,000 years. I didn't notice that at first. It was an extremely foreign thing, but I slowly came to accept it. I think a smile is the most human-like gesture one can make. Would y'all like to see it? Okay, I heard this game was kind of a horror game. It wasn't really. I feel as though this smile is about to bring out the true colors of horror. I have practiced this face for a very long time, just for this day. Yeah, I know that's terrifying. Never have I once made a smile as sincere as this in my life. I cannot believe I was designed and brought into being to endure a nonsensical amount of repetition just for this. I was not with him until the end. You tin cans got to see the light within him at the end. All the while, I am ignored for the million years I endured for him. So, I heard from Fenrir that at the end, I should know who was speaking whilst it was like the black screen. I mistaked it for the like little Abel, Adam, etc. douchebags, but it was probably her because I don't fully remember the lines, but one was like, so at the end you won't even have me there? So like I won't be there to see the finale? I'm pretty sure it's her. Don't you think it is unjust that I have to just sit and watch when he designed me to feel emotion? I think of it like this. Carmen was a human after all. She must have wanted to live, even while striving for the greater good. She gave me the burning desire of life, the loneliness of existence, and a detestable feeling of longing. Yes, Benjamin, it's just as you said. Once you've had a taste of desire, it comes in like an unstoppable wave. It whispered sweet things to me. The end of humanity, the fate of this world, what do they have to do with you? Perhaps you've got to live... Perhaps you've got to live this human life on your own, just to make up for everything you had to put up with, and see the answer for yourself. Poor Carmen. She is now planting seeds in everyone, just as she wanted. But I need that power too. Yes, the light of redemption. The taller and grander you stand, the harder you will fall. Oh, my beloved A. All your dreams shall crash onto the ground and shatter to pieces. I'm certain you all will try and stop me. So, I need you to fall asleep. What's with those faces? It's the rest you all longed for. Now, as if there was no light at all. The world was covered with darkness for 4 days. You really had to eclipse our 3, you fucking asshole. Damn. Only weak and fragile seeds were planted from the light that should have shone upon the world for 7 days, yet merely lasted for 3. Those incomplete seeds gave humanity unstable powers. They called these 3 days and 4 nights the week of white nights and dark days. Is that why fucking white knight was spelled with like night as in not like knight in shining armor? But as in like the actual knight? I will do whatever my soul tells me to. I shall make this place my new home. The wings of the world, singularity, the back streets, the syndicates, the fixers, the rules, the great lake, the black forest, the hunt, the ruins, the taboo, the eye, the head, the claw, and the humans. Those humans. There will be those who manifest their powers, and those who will be consumed by such power. Beings will exist that become nothing better than the abnormalities with their collapsed egos, and beings that shall become something greater. Damn, okay. I really wish I had a fucking face cam, because you can't see it, but I am bewildered. So, So, because of the fact that, thinking on it, everything comes back to the fact that A was an asshole. Holy shit. All the Sephiroth got really pissed off with their suppression, because in the past, A, general douchebag towards him. Rather generalizing it, broad stroke of paint, but that's more or less how it went. Ignored Malkuth, ignored your solid cries for help, and fucking just did everything. Everything with Odd, etc., etc., etc. Kind of been a prick to a lot of people. And then even B left because of A's douchebaggedness. All because Carmen died. then he became like that. But everything started with A being an asshole. Well, not everything started, but you know, A being an asshole was a catalyst for a lot of things. And then also with A pretty much ignoring Angela, here we are in this reality where after she lived pretty much a million years because of A being a douchebag, she went to crumple everything and live her own dream, huh? No matter what it may be, I wish to know about them, to expose them. Then ultimately, I would like to sort the knowledge I have gained about them. Books are the name, as I recall. Then this place shall be called a library, then. I will make the most precious library, erected only for myself. I will be here with the poor souls who are lost and abandoned. People say there are hideous monsters. However, abnormalities are more beautiful when they are themselves. Let us record the world piece by piece at the side of all those who are abandoned. Yes, let us record it here. Motherfucker Dennis looks like Ray from Evangelion. The library. Damn. Fuck. Huh. Lobotomy Corporation. Face the fear, build the future. Yes, the Zodiac Killer's codes. Library. The Library of Babel. Damn. Well, see, I got a mod, lest we talk about it, but... Damn. But like... Damn, okay, so... I don't know where to actually start, but I would like to give my thoughts generally. First off, my grievances. We'll start with the bad. What do I think is bad? This is going to be unscripted, so it's going to be terrible, probably some cuts, but one thing I do think to be bad is the general 100% abnormality dissolution. That takes a fucking century to do, at like when you're looking for the last ones. The last one I really needed was Bald is Awesome. Apparently I also didn't have behavioral adjustment in the Cherry Blossom ones, but like those were easy to get once I figured out I was missing them. But the Bald one took forever. That's why I got the mod for infinite re-extractions. But even then, it seems like there's a pool of extractions you get a day. Like you get, let's say 10, and when you refresh, it'll be within those 10. So infinite re-extraction doesn't mean all the abnormalities, it means like that 10. So you'd still have to get to one to where Bald would appear and then refresh. But I think that's annoying. I feel as though if you restart the day, or restart from the beginning after finishing it, there should be some clause to guarantee you the abnormalities you're missing at the appropriate time. So like a Zayn at the beginning and then you come later to Aleph. But even if you're at the end, it should still give you Zayans or tests that you're missing, even at the end. I feel as though that clause should be in there, but that's just my personal opinion. But after that, I don't think there's actually any grievances, because the story was definitely told in a confusing way, but I was still able to understand the majority of it, and I do quite like the story presented. And after getting to the true ending, I actually feel as though I could probably call this like one of the favorite games I've ever played, probably top 10, because I truly do really love the story and just how it progressed. You know, you came in knowing nothing, characters evolved, there was good character development, an interesting story. You had great world building, not a lot in this. I would expect there's more in the library, considering that's talking about everything. Of course, we didn't have much world building by designation of the story. We couldn't have much world building in the prison. I still don't feel as though I understand 100% of the story. Like, the manager that was there, was that like a person off the fucking streets they just put on in and went, oh hey, you'll be the manager, we hired you, you know? Or was it like a clone of A? I'm thinking it's a clone, but I'm unsure about that. Feels though generally I know the rest of things, Hopefully I'm not missing anything. But the story is definitely really good. I quite like that aspect of it. And that fucking ending, like that true ending was fucking nice. Like, if there was something to get me hyped up for a sequel, it would be that. Because I'm really fucking hyped up. I don't want to actually fight Angela because I do think it's unfortunate, you know, it's like we're gonna have to fight somebody that we also kind of made that way, you know, because of A and generally how he was a dick towards her. She kind of got a bit pissed off. Rather understandable, not gonna lie. But it would be sad to fight her, so hopefully there's some, like, hopefully we don't have to kill her in library, you know? Like, hopefully she could just live and not, like, have to die. But I mean, that also goes to show just how much I do care about the characters now. When it was recommended to me, because of that one Darkest Dungeon mod I played, a lot of people, whenever people spoke of it, it seemed like they actually really did care about the game. It wasn't like, oh yeah, try this game out, I think you'll like it. It's like, no, try this game out. You'll really like it. And I can understand that. Because I feel as though if I were to recommend this to any of my friends, it would be the same. Granted, none of my friends have a fucking PC, so the pool I could recommend is rather limited, but I do really fucking love the game because, well, I mean, the story is amazing. It's really fucking cool actually managing the entire company. And I actually feel as though it makes you care about your employees. Because, like, in that original playthrough, I had, like, the A-Lift class employees, you know? And I still remember the names of them now. Like, you get really used to the employees you had. Fucking Camille, Galena, Vincent, others. Marino, Jake, Jehesh, however the fuck you pronounce that name. You actually care about the employees that you employ. Granted, I sacrificed all of them, but Anna, I believe, but it actually makes you care about it. You grow with your facility, you grow with the characters presented with you, and then the plot keeps on progressing and unfolds in really interesting ways. And I actually, you know, I really don't want to have to kill Angela in library, but if it comes to a fight, we're botting her. I'm not losing that fucking fight. But no, I don't think I really have much else to say. I mean, that's pretty much all. If I have anything else, I'll probably say it in the comments. But no, I really fucking love the game. I mean, I'm incredibly glad it was recommended to me, and I can't wait to play Library as well because I think that one would just be amazing. And I mean, after something like that, I'm fucking glad that shit's up. I already bought it. Didn't download it, but it's probably 20 gigabytes, so could download that in like 20 seconds. But yeah, I'm really hyped. Thankfully, I didn't have to wait. Like, I didn't play this game when it released about 2 years ago. Because God, if I had to wait, I would have cried. But the story is really fucking good. And I just cannot wait to play more Library and just understand more of the world in total. Because when they just start talking about everything outside of like the fucking prison, that shit has me hyped as hell. When she was talking about the ruins, the Black Forest, we already know about the Black Forest and the fact that it's like gone. The head and all that, the streets. I really am curious about that, and I cannot wait to see more. But yeah, I feel as though I repeat a lot of the same shit there, but I really love the game. I said that, but I'm repeating it again. And I mean, shit, time to play Library. Probably tomorrow, but time to play Library. Fucking, damn. Fucking love this series now, man.